Golden don't get it.
Shut it down.
If Marcus Golden don't get it. If Marcus Golden don't get it. If Ricky Cobb 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 don't get it. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. Give yourselves a round.
Yeah, we right here in St. Paul, Minnesota, shutting down here. Solidarity with
on MLK weekend in some degree temperatures.
Solidarity with Palestine and families of stolen lives.
TCC for Jay. He's going to start us off. Give him a big round of applause.
What's up, y'all? This is a little bit of a switch from our TCC for Jay speaker. Shout out to Angel who couldn't be here. Send her your love and your thoughts.
Yep. Yeah, I already know.
I'm going to keep this short because it's cold as hell. But my name is Jay. I'm with Twin Cities Coalition for Justice for Jamar. And I'm here because I believe that Palestinian and Black solidarity is critical to winning liberation for both of our groups of people that have been oppressed by Western imperialism for hundreds of years.
Dude, it's been a long time, man. Former Representative John Thompson, a personal friend of mine as well.
Demand for Black liberation. It was
The realest politician I ever knew.
George Floyd's name on the ruins of Gaza. It was Palestinians who offered protesters here tips on how to deal with police brutality, and it was Palestinians who stood with us throughout the revitalization
A brave guy
of the
right here
civil
wearing
rights movement
shorts.
here in the United States. Black people and Palestinians have a long history of solidarity together. This began in the 60s with the Black Panther movement, when the Black Panthers visited Palestine and spoke with members of the PLO and other groups fighting for Palestinian liberation. And it has continued into the new Black Lives Matter
As both
movement
groups
that we
are
have started
severely
here
oppressed.
in Minneapolis and here in St. Paul. No other city in the state of Minnesota understands police brutality like Minneapolis and St. Paul, because those are two of the most brutal police precincts in our state.
Yes. And the one that
The murder of George Floyd has galvanized thousands of people locally and abroad to support the demand for community control of the police so that we can have the control that is needed to overhaul public safety and make it a system that actually works for us. This is why the Twin Cities Coalition for Justice for Jamar fights for community control of the police, not only to stop police brutality from happening to residents of Minneapolis and St. Paul,
fill out the survey if you haven't already. If you're not, just be in solidarity with us.
Our police force and Israel. Now is not the time for us to get tired. We are all out here because we understand that not cold, not a blizzard, not wind, not a tornado is going to keep us from standing up for the rights of all people to live free
sub-zero
from the terror of
temperatures. I mean, we
imperialism.
live in a cold weather state.
And that starts here with us, and it starts with our police forces. We have got to get control over these cops so that they can no longer murder us, and so that we are no longer participating in the murder of our siblings abroad. If you have not yet signed our petition for community control of the police, you can come and talk to me or anybody else that you see wearing one of these beautiful CPAC hats. We will tell you how to get involved. We need help gathering signatures, and we need you to sign our petition today. So if you want real self-determinative power in your neighborhood to stop killer cops, come and join us in our fight for community control. All right, I'm going to end it with a chant. Dare to struggle!
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 Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to TCC today for all their help and all the work and organizing that they do on a regular basis. Thank you everyone who came out and braved the cold to join us for the solidarity protest. This is MLK weekend, and we are making sure that we are honoring the king and standing up for what he believed in. He believed in a free Palestine.
No, not that king, but he's there with us.
In human rights. And he believed that our people should be free, and he stood with all oppressed people. So I'm so happy that we are here again in solidarity with those who are calling for a free Palestine. This is Black Lives Matter Minnesota, Black Lives Matter Twin Cities Metro, and many other organizations. And we will continue to do this work together. I love seeing all the Palestinian flags because if we are not free, we are not free until everyone is free.
I guess
So we cannot sit back.
As my good friend Kevin
And
Reese
I've had
says,
people question
until we
me,
are
like,
free.
Why would you be out? There's so many issues that black people here in America have. I'm out here because we have a platform to share. I'm out here because the Palestinians
That part right there.
stood with us when George Floyd killed. I'm out here because I know the long history. I know that Malcolm X supported a free Palestine as well as Martin Luther King. And Nelson Mandela called for a free
And as
free
we celebrate his
Palestine.
birthday
So we
on
must
Monday.
do the same. And also, we're out here every Martin Luther King weekend. Usually we get out and protest, and it's usually cold.
Huh.
This is also the 9th anniversary of when my nephew Marcus Golden was murdered by St. Paul police. And
Say
we
his
come out
name,
to
Marcus
remind
Golden.
them that we are not going away, that we cannot stand by and watch police acts of police brutality and homicide happen. And it is a murderous shame. So we are suffering because of the police. People of color and poor people are suffering, and it's the militarized force that where are they trained? They're trained in Israel, right? And we know that when the Super Bowl came, where did they train and who trained the police that we have here? They had Israeli training. So we still are suffering from the effects of the Super Bowl because they had that training, the militarized training. They used those militarized tactics.
But I ran into Village of Philadelphia.
And
I was
shout
working
out to
downtown at the time.
So next, we have an amazing, powerful, dynamic speaker.
Oh, you got it, Trey?
Who I met many years ago.
Oh, he got it.
Out protesting, and I heard him chanting, and I was like, man, he's powerful. He gets it in. But I'm so happy to stand with the people of Palestine, and that we have Sabri, who could have been in D.C., but he's here with us. He could have been anywhere in the world, but here with us, right? So thank you, Sabri. Let's give a big hand to Sabri.
What's up, Minnesota? Minnesota, make some noise! Hey, I need my brother John Thompson standing right beside me. Someone hold this camera. I tell so many people,
not
and
John.
I love sharing this story. I know it's
Elon,
freezing
anyways.
cold. We're going to get going here soon. One of my greatest moments in my life is when it was 30 below wind chill. Do you remember this? When the Patriots and Eagles played in here in Minneapolis, when they played in the Viking Stadium, the Super Bowl, it was 30 below zero. And my brother invited me, and it was a great moment to be in the pickup when it was 30 below. We weren't in a car caravan, and we went ahead and marched for miles to say Black Lives Matter when it was 30 below wind chill. You should never worry about how cold it is or what's affecting you anywhere when people are simply being killed for the color of their skin. You should never, ever have a reason why people in Palestine are being bombed simply because of their nationality or for not being a certain religion. When my brothers and sisters say Black Lives Matter, they repeatedly reminded you they're saying that they too matter. They've never, ever said only their lives matter. That's what we're going through as Palestinians. We don't say free Palestine means only rights for Arab Christians and Muslims. We say free Palestine means Christians, Jews, and Muslims equal rights in Palestine.
As well as others, too.
And as my sister Monique already said, Malcolm X spoke about the similarities between the struggles of our African American community in America and Palestine. He has a speech, it's on YouTube, from 60 years ago. An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
And we're celebrating
It
his
is
birthday on
very
Monday.
easy for me to be passionate when I say Black Lives Matter. It is very easy for me to be passionate when I say Free Palestine. So, I want to end it with a couple chants and we're going to get going. Are you ready?
Yes.
When I say Black Lives, you say matter. Black Lives
Matter.
Black Lives
Matter.
Black Lives
Matter.
Black Lives
Matter.
Black Lives Black Lives Black Lives Black Lives Black Lives. When I say free, free, you say Palestine. Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free. Free, free. Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free. Everybody make some noise! Don't ever forget, we will always, always fight for injustice.
Until we are all free. So,
Hey, real quick.
we'll trade it.
1967.
Oh, I thought you were speaking.
Malcolm
I'm gonna
X
take over for Frank
said
here.
that America needs police reform now. We are in 2024. There will never be a police reform. So
My
stop
favorite
celebrating
politician,
mediocrity from
apologies to
these
President
crackers.
Obama.
And when I say crackers, I mean it because that's what they told us to call them when they were cracking us on our backs with them whips.
Exactly,
We will
that's
not
the etymology of that
reform
word.
police in this state. As a matter of fact, the police run this goddamn state.
Yes.
I said 1967. It is 2024. So I'm not celebrating no consent decree. Y'all gonna stop giving us mediocrity and thinking we're happy with it. And if you're tired of seeing us, stop killing our people. I love you, Monique. Anytime you say, come outside, sister, I'm coming outside. Because there would be no John Thompson if it wasn't no Monique Corleone. I love you, sister. Thank you.
Scared to come out. Scared to come outside. As late great Mo 3 said.
Here all the time. I call
If you like hip hop, you probably up on it.
To share there with Allen.
Oh, there she goes. My sister by another mister right there.
Police killing people, okay? So, when I say Justin, you say Tigan. Justin. Tigan. Justin. Tigan. Justin.
Tigan.
Justin.
Tigan.
Thank
And he was allegedly murdered over
Here
there.
you go.
I say allegedly because I'm thinking that's where he
Williams, say his name.
Courtney Williams.
Marcus Golden, say his name.
Marcus Golden.
Travis Jordan, say his name.
Travis Jordan.
Kobe Heisler, say his name.
Kobe Heisler.
Demetrius Hill, say his name.
Demetrius Hill.
These are all a bunch of people that have lost their lives at the hands of law enforcement here in Minnesota. And I'm just out here to stand in solidarity with Monique for this corrupted police station right here. Yeah. This police station is responsible for a lot of murders and a lot of deaths.
That's a building of evil.
And it's full of corruption. We are out here in a blistering cold because we are tired of the injustices here in Minnesota. We refuse to be quiet. We refuse to shut up. But you know, we gotta be out of here, rain, hail, sleet, snow, because they're killing people, rain, hail, sleet, snow. They're lynching, modern day lynchings here in the state of Minnesota.
Jermel got it.
I won't hold you guys long today because it's cold, but I love you all. I thank you all for standing in solidarity with our families. This is a walk that we never asked for. And I am so encouraged by my sister here, Monique, who has just been an inspiration to me. And I stand with you always, Monique, and I love you. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Marcus Golden, say his name.
Marcus Golden!
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 Scream his name.
Marcus Golden. 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 Marcus Golden.
Marcus don't get it.
Shut it down.
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 Thank you.
There's hand warmers in my car. Okay, so thank you to Sheriff for that powerful speech. I just want to briefly say real quick, if you don't know what happened to Marcus Golden, he was in his car. Someone called, just to say, oh, I don't want to back up, because he was just bringing his clothes to his ex-girlfriend because she was moving in the morning. And this person called, they re-recorded the 911 call. The original call just said, oh, I don't want to back you. They changed it to say he was sending threatening text messages. We were able to file a lawsuit. We were able to prove Marcus was not sending any threatening messages. Marcus was unarmed. We were able to prove that they planted a gun. They just lied so much of Marcus. They lied, said it was domestic. It was not. So we were able to prove all these things. And the officers are still free that killed Marcus. Right. So for Darren Dover's fight, Dan Peck, Sheila Lambie, who planted the gun, fuck you. So anyway, thank you all for being out here. We got maybe one more. Do we have anyone from Ian John's family out here?
Yeah.
Did you see Ian John's family?
I took a picture of them.
Okay. Ian John was killed by at the Capitol. Ian John,
Asians up in there too. They in solidarity.
We are still waiting to see if charges will be pressed against the officers. It's just crazy. They should be prosecuted.
Yeah, we coming up on a year for that.
That's
February.
Real quick, before we go, because we're in the streets. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
If Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
That's right. We'll continue to be in the streets. I'm gonna turn this back to Trey Heard.
No doubt. And we're out here for MLK weekend. One thing MLK was fighting against was the three evils. And the three evils are racism, poverty, and wars. And today, MLK would be proud to see us out here fighting against
racism, poverty, and war.
Racism, poverty, and war. Minnesota is home to one of the biggest racial wealth gaps in the United States.
Exactly.
Minnesota is also home to a slew of killer cops. And
that's why we got
the United
so many
States
names
is spending
here.
money on war abroad when they should be spending money on ending homelessness and addressing the racial wealth gap right here in Minnesota and across the United States, in Chicago, in New York, in San Francisco, in California, and in Minneapolis, where people are sleeping outside in tents. So let's stop spending money on war abroad and start poverty right here at home. Black lives
matter.
Black lives
matter.
Black lives matter. If Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
If Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
If Palestine don't get it,
shut it down.
If Gaza don't get it,
shut it down.
If Gaza don't get it,
shut it down.
If Gaza don't get it,
shut it down.
If Marcus don't get it,
shut it down.
If Marcus don't get it,
shut it down.
If Marcus don't get it,
shut it down.
Okay, we're going to continue to disrupt Congress until there's equal protection under the law for the darker people on the planet Earth. Let's go.
The extra help, he needed help because, okay, gonna be right back here. I'm gonna restart the video in a